M went to Dr. Sharkar's house to report Sri Ramakrishna's condition. The doctor talked to M about Sri Ramakrishna, Mohimacharun, and the other devotees. Doctor: Mohimacharun didn't bring the book he promised to show me. He said he had forgotten all about it. It's quite possible. I am forgetful too. M: He has read a great deal. Doctor: Then why is he in such a plight? Referring to the master, the doctor said, What will a man accomplish with mere bhakti? He needs jnana too. M: Why? The master says that bhakti comes after jnana. But his conception of jnana and bhakti is quite different from yours. When he says that one obtains bhakti after jnana, he means that first comes the knowledge of reality and then bhakti. First, the knowledge of Brahman and then bhakti. First, the knowledge of God and then love for Him. When you speak of jnana, you mean the knowledge obtained through the senses. The jnana Sri Ramakrishna speaks of cannot be verified by our standards. The knowledge of reality cannot be tested by the knowledge obtained through the senses. But your jnana, the knowledge through the senses, can be verified. The doctor remained silent. Then he referred to the subject of divine incarnation. Doctor: What is this idea of divine incarnation? What is this taking the dust of a man's feet? M: Why, you say that during your experiments in the laboratory, you go into ecstasy when you think of God's creation. Further, you feel the same emotion when you think of man. If that is so, why shouldn't we bow our heads before God? God dwells in the heart of man. According to Hinduism, God dwells in all beings. You have not studied this subject much. Since God dwells in all beings, what is wrong in saluting a man? Sri Ramakrishna says that there is a greater manifestation of God in certain things than in others. As the sun is reflected better by water and by a mirror than by other objects. Water exists everywhere, but is most apparent in a river or lake. We bow down to the God and not to man. God is God, not man is God. God cannot be known through reasoning. All depends on faith. Of course, I am repeating to you what Sri Ramakrishna says. Dr. Sharkar presented M with one of his books, The Physiological Basis of Psychology. He wrote on the first page, as a token of brotherly regards.